What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. TYC, first one in the room, and Diana Lee and Dave, welcome. Good to see you, Travis Weeks and ABX Girl, welcome. Good to see you, Brenda Foster and Dindin, welcome. Good to see you, Jeffrey B. and Munzir, welcome. Good to see you, Emily and John Burke. Thanks for tuning on in. You have a nice day, too. Good to see you, Robert T. and Jay Chulo, welcome. Good to see you, Jay Chulo and Jack Spencer, welcome. Good to see everyone. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. We are along Broadway at the moment. Good to see you there, Bagels and Walks, welcome. Good to see you, Tamara, welcome. Good to see you, George Rucker and Senor Ralph Rosa. Buenvenidos. Saludos, Giselle. Saludos, Casanova. Welcome. Good to see you, Robin. Welcome. And Joel. Welcome. Boa tarde, Brazil. Good to see you there, Phyllis. Welcome. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Good to see you, Paul Greenwell. Welcome. Just had a severe thunderstorm go over you. Stay safe, Paul. Stay safe. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. And RJ's tuning on in from Colorado. Welcome. A very rainy and drizzly Saturday here in New York City, and I have a feeling there are these two people on city bikes right down here who are no doubt looking for the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, you're more than welcome for walking around in the drizzle. But here we are right near City Hall, looking at Broadway right now. Just had lunch across the street at the Apple Gourmet. It was delicious. Good to see you there, Nicolas. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great too. But good to see you, Bagels and Walks, and everyone follow Bagels and Walks, a great live stream from the Upper East Side. And Tamara Britton with a $2 super chat. Tamara, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much appreciated. Thanks for sponsoring today's video. Good to see you, Lino Vincent. A very rainy but nice day for a walk indeed. It's warm out here. It's warm and windy. Good to see you, Esteban, welcome, and M8R, welcome. Good to see you there. Good to see you getting sunny in the Bronx. Nice. But thank you so much, Tamara Britton, for the very generous $2 super chat. We are underway. Let's do it. 50 people tuned in. Let's make our way first to the World Trade Center, see Survivor Tree. Survivor Tree is blooming. Then we'll make our way up onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Good to see you, Frank. Rainy day today, better day tomorrow. Yes, indeed, Frank. Tomorrow's opening day in Coney Island, so very important day tomorrow. Good to see you, Neil, in Flatbush. Welcome. Let's impatiently wait to cross the street here. Let's impatiently wait to cross the street as it begins to drizzle. It's beginning to drizzle once again. We have a drizzle that we're probably not going to be able to get rid of today. But if it does rain a little bit harder than this, I will have to end the live stream because the equipment doesn't like the rain. But I came across something on my bike tour this morning, and yes, I did do a bike tour in the rain this morning. Had some people from India and, oh boy, India and Mexico City. Happy April Fool's Day. There you go, people. The sky is crying. It's liquid sunshine. Liquid sunshine here in New York. Opening day in Coney Island tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Your phone has rain stopping in an hour. Nice. Yeah, I think it's going to blow over. I think we have until the afternoon or late evening. I think we have until late evening until it really comes down. We're going to get thunderstorms at, I think, 5 o'clock today. But yes, line coming towards New York. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we got some heavy storms coming here later on this afternoon. That's why we got to get this live stream off and underway now. Sun's coming out in Flatbush. That's good news. That's good news. As long as we don't get tornadoes, right, John Lord? Good to see you. As long as we don't get any tornadoes, that will be good. All right. Let's first see Survivor Tree blooming. And then we'll see we'll make our way up to the Brooklyn Bridge. Watching Weather Channel, nice. Okay. Do I have an umbrella? Yes, I do. Used it this morning before my tour. Sebastian, welcome. All right, here's St. Paul's Chapel. Let's take a little walk through St. Paul's Chapel here. And Tamara Britton with another $10 super chat. Tamara, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times plus an extra $2. Thank you so much, Tamara, for sponsoring today's video. Much, much, much appreciated. And someone was already live streaming Coney Island. Yeah, they're on my territory. No, I mean, we'll be there for the official opening ceremonies tomorrow, Lino. Loving today's live stream, Sally. We're only 7 minutes into it, 8 minutes into it. Oh my goodness, you're loving it already? Tomorrow's going to be the good one. Tomorrow's going to be the good one. Good to see you, JC. Welcome. Yeah, Tamara is very kind today. Yes, indeed. Already paid for my subway fare. So thank you. Thank you very much. Wind definitely picking up compared to earlier this morning. Winds are picking up here in the city, but it's a very warm wind. Not cold wind at all. Balmy wind, might I even say. But every day is a good day in Coney, that's right. That's why I live there. Greetings, Edgar Gonzalez. Welcome. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great today. On this Saturday. But had a nice tour this morning. Super, super easy. Just the rain for the first half hour. But kind of messed it up. But, you know, it was only rain for the first half hour, so. Only rain for the first half hour, so luckily the rest of the tour, the rain stopped. It is now very lightly drizzling. We are here at the World Trade Center. We're going to make our way over past Oculus right here. Up to our left-hand side is Oculus. And number 1 World Trade Center is right here in front of us. Number 7 is just up to the right-hand side. You're only interested in mine, you shut off every live, what? You shut every, that other live streamer off uninteresting content. Oh, absolutely, Lino, absolutely. Privyet to my Russian viewers, privyet. Like a mirror indeed, good to see you. Thanks for changing the channel, Lino. 63 degrees in Brooklyn right now, that sounds about right. It's warm. Is it a sunny day, George, where you are? Nice. There's an express bus from Staten Island. Ari Naju, welcome. JC, I'm doing great. Ahoy, ahoy, Ben. Ahoy, ahoy. Oh, bloody hell. What is Staten Island bus messing up my style here. Staten Island Express bus messing up my style. That's how I get to work in Coney Island, by the way. I take an express bus, but after this live stream, I'm going to be taking the subway down. Join me for a night of performance. Hey, are you in New York City? Make sure to join me down in Coney Island, USA, 1208 Surf Avenue. Join me for the second night of the Ritual Cabaret. And I am helping document that for Coney Island, USA. So come say hi, have a drink with me at the Freak Bar. And yeah, amazing show tonight. Tickets available, more information available at coneyisland.com. Oh, there you go, Lena. Good to see you, Captain of the Squad. Welcome. Lucas, welcome. Elise, welcome. That's right, Bagels and Wogs. You watched the rest. Now it's time to watch the best. Ooh, it's windy over here, guys. It's really windy. Let's quickly get into Memorial Plaza and say a little prayer on this gloomy day here in New York. These murals off to my right-hand side here. This is the base for what's soon going to be number 2 World Trade Center. Good to see you, Douglas Fatiglio. Welcome. Aloha. Aloha. But yes, tomorrow we will be in the press pool for opening day ceremonies, the blessing of the rides in front of Dino's Wonder Wheel Park tomorrow. So join me nice and early in the morning. Make sure you have the notification bell turned on because I don't exactly know when I'm going to go live. This is my favorite planter right here. My favorite planter. Remember, on this channel, good vibes only, please. Yeah, we'll be in the press pool hanging out with the great Norman Blake and posted on my community page our good friends in Coney Island making Channel 11. Crazy Coney Island kid, Coney Island Jim, photographer Norman Blake, and Polar Bear Rob riding the log flume. And yesterday was definitely colder than today. Ooh, as we enter Memorial Plaza. A lot of people here today. Hey, did you see that? It's pretty cool. And Norman covered himself up. and you do get wet on that ride. You do get wet on that ride. But I think they're trying to open up Luna and Dino's today. I think they'll get a few hours in before the evening rains come. And I gotta do this, I gotta make my way over to City Point in downtown Brooklyn fast. That's where I'm ending today's live stream. There's some kind of crazy art thing with balloons, but it only stays open until like 3 o'clock, so. Also during the tour, I found a pop-up event happening underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, so that's gonna be our first cool little thing to check out. You're more than welcome there, Diana. Yeah, Norm was hiding underneath his, yes indeed. That is right, Captain. Thank you so much there. Привет. Hello, Train Watch. All right, let's say, have a quick prayer here. Say a quick prayer by the North Tower. Have a great weekend, Tamara. Thank you so much for the super chats. Sandra Ann, good to see you. Have a great weekend. Beach Bum, welcome to the show. Welcome to the World Trade Center. So Lino, no, there is no overlaying maps here. All you have here is a modern interpretation of what's going on here today. So you only have modern maps here, but the memorial is set up in a very simple way here. It comprises of 274 white swamp oak trees and 1 calorie pear tree. That calorie pear tree is, of course, the survivor tree. But roughly the last line of trees before you touch the names, the last line of trees is roughly where the wall would have been for the Twin Towers. And so right now we're next to the North Tower. And so it's very simple. So once I pass that line of trees, I tend to get a little quiet. So we just have a group here kind of. Survivor Tree is looking great. Let's see Survivor Tree here before making our way over Brooklyn Bridge. With a very Quiet, drizzly day here in New York. Shibalon, welcome. Yes, it's the first day of April. How many people are going to mention that? Take a shot. If you replay viewers, take a shot every time somebody mentions that today is April 1st. It seems to be the new thing nowadays. Even though the date and time is shown every 15 minutes on the chat. Let's take a... This sounds like the South Tower is on. The South Tower void. We'll take another moment of silence here about the South Tower. Look at Survivor Tree. Oh my goodness. Cookie Brown, East Texas. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks pretty, right? Survivor tree, the first tree to bloom in the springtime, the last tree to lose its leaves. Survivor tree. And Easy Rider with a $5 super chat. Easy Rider, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. It always blooms this amazing white. Always blooms this amazing white every year. If there is anything I love to show every year on the live stream is this right here. And especially with a day where we don't have much sunlight, it definitely pops on a day like today. This calorie pear tree survived both collapses of the World Trade Center. And about 3 weeks after September 11th, it was rescued from the debris here, sent up to Van Cortlandt Park, nursed back to health. If there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree, do me a favor, pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree here as a true living monument to all 2,753 people who passed away here. Oh, we got a little squirrel. Look at that. Look at this squirrel. He's having a good day. He's having a real good day. Survivor Tree. Let's get one last shot of Survivor Tree before making our way to Brooklyn Bridge. Squirrel is loving it. Seems to be a lot of tourists in town today. Looks like my profession's coming back. Getting a lot of work for next month. So sorry, Cousin Paulie. My job has bounced back and better than ever. Anyway. Off in this direction here, we have Liberty Park across the street. Liberty Park, an elevated park that's built above the truck loading dock for the mall downstairs. And then up on top, we have Fritz Cohen's Sphere. Fritz Cohen's Sphere, the last piece of surviving sculpture art from the original World Trade Center complex. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Good to see you, Jerry. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Noble Sweetness. Welcome. Right across the way, we have the National Shrine to St. Nicholas, the Greek Orthodox Church, right across the way over there. Designed by Santiago Calatrava. It is the most fortified church in the world. Kind of amazing. As the rain, a very warm rain, begins to fall now. Good to see you, Julio. Welcome. It's an okay afternoon here in New York. It's raining at the moment. Hopefully this will lighten up. We got something cool to see underneath the bridge, so that's what we got to make our way down to next. So it's time to walk over the office, walk over the Brooklyn Bridge, see what kind of crazy crowds we got up there. That's going to be fun, no doubt. Looking majestic as always, Din Din. Looking majestic as always as we walk towards number 4 World Trade Center. The umbrellas are coming out because rain is ramping up ever so slightly. Good to see you, boss. Boa tarde, Brazil. Walking down Greenwich Street here. Yeah, good old BJ Thomas. Okay, Manzur, yeah, I guess so. Words. Yeah. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. Ooh, the rain's really starting to come down now. Rain is coming down now at a good clip. Might have to break out the umbrella. Hello there, Anne. Welcome. Or Annette. Welcome, Annette. Good to see you there, Friendship Lights. Good to see you. I know, Din Din, you're going to be here in New York before you even know it. Wow, it's like raining now. No Oculus detour. I gotta make it to City Point in a certain amount of time because there is an art piece at City Point that I want to show you guys, but I think the art piece closes at 3 in the afternoon. So I checked the radar before I started, so I don't think this rain's gonna last very much longer. So I'm just gonna keep on going here. But I do have an umbrella on me. I don't feel like breaking it out though, at least not yet. So far we're still within minimums here for the equipment. But I already worked in the rain this morning, so it's not a big deal. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. Welcome. And I did order a new rain jacket, and it was supposed to come yesterday, and it's not. I did not get it yet. So I have a rain jacket that I ordered, and of course, it doesn't come in time. Another reason why I like wearing Timberlands. Keep my feet dry. Church Street and the Millennium Hotel. And then right over here, Century 21. Evidently opening up later on this year, or this month. So we will be here for that. Rain, no, tomorrow's gonna be a nice day. No rain tomorrow. No rain tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be perfectly fine. It's already light, the rain's already lightening up. So it's already getting lighter already. And it feels like it's getting lighter wise with the sun here. Feels like sun's coming out. And we have already been at this for a half hour. How crazy is that? We have been doing this for a half hour already. We're not on Nassau Street. No, we're on Church right now. We're gonna walk up Fulton here. We're gonna go past St. Paul's Chapel again. Century 21. There's also a real estate Century 21 here in New York City, also Chevelon. But I'm talking about Century 21, the department store. Yes, Balloon-topia is only open until the 3rd. Yes, indeed, Neil. Roberto, welcome. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing fine. Just trying to do my best to keep this gimbal and equipment nice and dry so we don't have any issues. Darlene, good to see you. My beloved lofts. Yeah, my beloved lofts candy. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Shaky Dave. It's raining up there in New Hampshire. Stay dry. Up there in New Hampshire. Stay dry, people. Stay dry. Make our way back up Broadway here to the Brooklyn Bridge. There is something I have to show you guys at Old Fulton Street. So we're going to go just underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, right next door to the Shake Shack. There is something really cool going on. Rock Radio, all the information that you require is in the description below. Am I beaving? Guys, is the motion making you guys seasick? Let me know. Let me know if the motion of my camera is making you sick. Good to see you, E-Baby. Welcome. Is the motion of the camera getting you guys sick? Let me know. And if it is making you sick, you go watch the other live streamers. What are we expecting to see? Nora, you got to stay tuned. It's a surprise. So you want to see the church? St. Paul's Chapel. Right there. It's perfect, John. Thank you. Motion's good for you, Tracy. Awesome. Not sick there, Frank. Awesome. St. Paul's Chapel, one of the oldest continuously used buildings here in New York City. This version of St. Paul's Chapel was completed in 1797. Thank you so much, E-Baby. Good. Awesome. Yeah, I think Times Square live streamers will be more his style. That's much more exciting. Yeah, a little rain once in a while, Huberto. A little rain once in a while. It's typical. Yes, indeed. Michelle King, good to see you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Doing fine with the stream. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome for the history. That's what you get here on this channel. One of my favorite things that happens in St. Paul's Chapel is that when George Washington becomes president in 1797, 1783, George Washington marches up Broadway and they have a prayer ceremony here inside St. Paul's Chapel. And there was a pillow that George Washington kneeled on and prayed for the safety and prosperity of the new country. That pillow is still inside St. Paul's Chapel to this very day, under glass. It's pretty cool. Camera's fine, Shibalon, awesome. No, I don't know, people are saying that it makes them seasick. Makes them a little seasick. Hey, here's my bus. Here's my express bus. That's how I get to work. Near drought situation. Oh no, Frank. Hopefully you'll get some rain there. John Capola, welcome. Out there in Fort Myers. Good to see you, John. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to a very drizzly and rainy New York City. Very popular, yes indeed. You can't leave yet. No, I can't, John. No, I can't. Oh, okay. Good to see you, Ken. Welcome to the show. You working this weekend? Nice. I'm working this weekend too. Well, I worked this morning. Working tonight, working tomorrow night, working tomorrow morning for you guys. Opening day, Coney Island. The blessing of the rides tomorrow. That should be fun. I read too fast. No, I don't read too fast. You want to say overtime? I got you. Yeah, always working. Got to pay that rent. which I just did before the live stream. Oh my goodness, New York City is older than this country, so. Oh, absolutely, there, train watch. Got to enter City Hall Park here at 5 seconds on the clock here. Let's make it across in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. There it is. Got some comments. I am not under an umbrella. No, I'm not. No drought because of all the rain in New Jersey and New York. Yes, indeed. Pookie, good to see you, Miss Pookie. Hope you're doing great. Pitch clock. I love the pitch clocks. I love the pitch clock. It makes the game go by so much faster. City Hall Park. Get off in a distance. City Hall. City Hall, this building right here. City Hall, the oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. The building was completed in 1811, opened up for business in 1812. The city was quite small back then in 1812. The city extended just beyond Chambers Street. Then the rest of the way, there was literally farms. 1811, the same year, we also introduced the grid plan to the island of Manhattan. That grid of streets we all know and love today, north of Houston Street, created by John Randall Jr. back in 1811. Good to see you, Denise Clark. Welcome. Hope you're doing well on this drizzly day here in New York. I'm getting wet, but not crazy. I'm not getting drenched. It's fine, guys. I already worked in the rain this morning. Bianca loves New York. Good to see you, Bianca. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday. Join me tonight at 1208 Surf Avenue at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come down to 1208 Surf Avenue and enjoy a night of entertainment and performance. The second night of the Ritual Cabaret is underway. So come on down if you're in the New York tri-state area. Metalhead, doing great. I hope you're doing great on this drizzly day. Brian Glover, welcome. You like this orange building over here? That's the Potter building. And then I always forget the name of this building here, but Pace University runs this building here. And then that is Pace University proper right over there. Funky Soul Box, I'm glad you enjoy the live streams. Welcome on into the show. 86 degrees in Florida, doing some spring cleaning. Don't work too hard. Look how pretty that is. Sun's coming out. Sun's trying to come out at least. Look at that. Springtime, baby. All the trees beginning to bloom. This is the time. And now I know for a fact that these are magnolia trees. Magnolia trees, people. Magnolia trees. Everything's coming out. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I only have, what's it there? 11,000. People like endless just walking and no interaction. So I give you guys too much, I feel, at times. Anyway, I'm just kidding. All right. No doubt I'm going to be reported to the other bigger live streamers. He was anyway. Happy baseball is back. Yeah, baseball is back. Joel, good walk indeed. We're going to make our way over Brooklyn Bridge now. It is time. Got magnolia trees in front of your house. Nice. As Yo Ange said, the magnolias are blooming early, and the cherries are late. So, do I know when New York was founded? Yes, New York was founded in 1664. So the Dutch first land on the southern tip of Manhattan Island and begin New Amsterdam in 1624. Then in 1664, the British come into New York Harbor with 18 ships packed to the gills, full of cannons. And basically, yes, all the townspeople hand Peter Stuyvesant, he's like the town's manager. They hand Peter Stuyvesant a petition basically saying that they're not going to lift a finger to fight against the British, considering that the Native Americans, the Lenape Indians, burned out the Dutch 3 times. So, but 1664 New York was officially founded. Soup Explorer. There you go. Words. Good to see you, Tom, in Vermont. Welcome. And PM26. I love New York, too. What's the temperature right now? It's like 55 degrees Fahrenheit and going up. Severe thunderstorms for your area tonight? Yes, indeed. We're going to get some severe thunderstorms in the evening. Ask Mama Louise. Good to see you, Mama Louise. Welcome on into the show. As the bus passes very closely. So what is this place? This is City Hall right here. This is City Hall. That's the municipal building, and this is the entrance to the Brooklyn Bridge. The name of this street is called Park Row. The World Trade Center is back over there. The Woolworth building is right over here. And then St. Paul's Chapel is way down yonder over there. And it's very muggy. Yes, indeed, John. As the rain has stopped now, the humidity has spiked just a little bit here. So it is going to be warm as the rain goes to a very light drizzle right now. But we're going to walk over this very crowded Brooklyn Bridge, no doubt. Good to see Indians exposed. There is a park, there's a Park Place, and there are 2 or 3 different park avenues in the 5 boroughs. Good to see you, Mama Terry. Welcome. Been in Paris for the week, coming back to New York. Awesome, Mama Terry. I hope you had a great vacation out in Paris. Wow. The world traveler here. Good to see you, Mama Terry. Hope you're doing well. I have a wonderful tongue. Yes, I annotate properly. Nice walk indeed, Christian. Good to see you. You're more than welcome, Funky Soulbox. You're more than welcome. E-Bike Mike, welcome. All right, I think it's time. Time to do this. Time to walk over my bridge. I think we're going to definitely mess with some tourists today. And here's where I get the copyright. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe if I just walk in the street here, I won't get the copyright. Because he's playing Bro Jams 2022. Like that obnoxious song in... Anyway. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. All right, everyone. Let's see how crowded it is here on the bridge. Yeah. Let's see how crowded it is here on the bridge. No, they didn't do that correctly. Good to see you, Paula Boyd. Welcome. Wow, this is like dangerous. Wow, they got whole big metal containers up here. Yo, besides the tables, this is like legit dangerous here. The Dollar Water guy is not here. They have placed, these are new. They've repositioned these guys, these bollards here. But that guy with the rolling boxes there, that's like super dangerous. Again, the main thing we got to worry about here on this bridge is, as you see, overcrowding. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. You've been observed by the NYC law enforcement personnel operating street vending businesses at a time and a location in a manner that violates the administrative code. Okay, so there you go. And they put it in all the different languages. So it is now official. Let's see who is abiding by the rules. Going by this small tent city here, yeah. This is super dangerous right here. And whoa, ask Mama Terry with a $50 super chat. Mama Terry, thank you so much for the very extremely generous $50 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 10 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. Mama Terry, dang. Mama Terry buying my beers tonight. Dang, yo. Thank you so much, Mama Terry. Safe travels back to the States. Sound like Casey Kasem. That's my job. That's my job, is to sound like Casey Kasem. All right, I guess we're cool with the vendors, even though the signage is up. Camden's Takes, welcome. And shout out to all the channel members. You guys help make these streams happen in the quality that they're broadcasted in. Thanks to all the channel members, we can now broadcast safely at 1080. So thanks to all the channel members. RoboJax, good to see ya. Jazz Lady, good to see ya. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this Saturday. Yeah, it's only people trying to make a buck, but it's a safety issue with all the vendors on the bridge. The pathway is only about 16 feet wide. So as you see, we got a lot of people here on the bridge. So all it takes is one backfiring car engine for people to think that there's a, God forbid, a shooting happening. And those tables and vendors would become an issue. I said let them, yeah. Safety first. Good to see a RoboJax out there in London. Shibalon wants all the statistics of the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, here it is, Shibalon, here it is. The total length of the bridge is a little over 6,000 feet. The towers of the bridge are 272 feet tall, and the main span is around 1,595 feet. That jogger threw me off. A lot of people on my bridge today. A lot of people on my bridge. Did you see that jogger come down? I had to like pull over. But 1080p for the win, baby. That's right. It looks fantastic. Yes, I love that the bike lanes are on the car level. It makes the ride a lot safer. So, no, this is crowded. Metalhead, this is crowded for this time of year. This is crowded. But it's becoming like one of those must-do things now. Brooklyn Bridge consistently now in the top 5 destinations to visit in New York. Cloudy, it's warm and cloudy down there in Texas tomorrow. Oh yeah. Good to see you photos from around New York. Welcome. Edison, I had a tuna fish sandwich on a roll with mayonnaise and lettuce. Manhattan Bridge is a great bridge to ride also. Good to see you, Kevin. Hello, bro. Denise hasn't eaten yet, so get a snack. We'll be here for the next couple of hours. Yes, indeed, Easy Rider. Easy Rider, I actually rode a bike in downtown Los Angeles once, and that was terrifying. I thought riding a bike in New York was like the pinnacle, but riding a bike in downtown LA was terrifying. Venice Beach, though, was a lot of fun. They're contractually obligated to play the same song over and over and over and over again. Random comments brought to you by Schaefer Beer. Schaefer Beer, the official sponsor of Keiner's Corner. Live show every day before every home Met game. Anyway. See, they're playing the same song. Why do they play the same song? I don't know. But Funky Soulbox, it's incredibly annoying. E-Bike Mike, you know, the Verizon was supposed to have a pedestrian and cycling access on it, but Robert Moses nixed that plan in order to retrofit the original bike lane and pedestrian path configuration. It will cost, like, I heard, like $50 million. But they do need to change that song. I wonder how Alicia Keys feels about it. Yeah. I wonder how Alicia Keys feels about them using her song over and over and over again. At that point, also Jay-Z. Oh, somebody's waving behind me right now. By the way, yeah, people who want to get on camera, they get their heads crushed. It's a kids in the hall thing. It's a kids in the hall thing. Look at my beautiful Brooklyn Bridge. Designed by John Augustus Roebling. Construction officially commences in August 1869. And this is where, here's where Murphy's Law takes place, and everybody stops. This is not the good picture. As a photographer, this is actually the worst picture you could take, is with the big gates around it. You want to get further back past the gates. Where you really want to get the best picture is at the center span. When we get to the center span, we're going to turn around, and I'm going to show you the view, because that's the picture you want. And if you want a picture of the cables, you get closer to the cables on the center span. There's a lot of freaking vendors up here today. Holy shit. To hell with that signage. To hell with that signage from the Department of Sanitation. There's a lot of vendors out. Yes, the pathway could get slippery when it rains. Steve Gonzalez, welcome from Tampa Bay, Florida. No, the gates are to prevent people from climbing up the main cables of the bridge. Gennaro J, welcome. So there were a couple of artists from Germany a few years back that climbed the main cables of the Brooklyn Bridge and replaced our American flags with bleached white American flags, supposedly in honor of John Roebling for his birthday. And then that same summer, a Russian tourist climbed up the cables of the Brooklyn Bridge, and then he basically did like an Instagram session for like 90 minutes while helicopters and police swooped around him. Good to see Activity 79 as we get to the sense. Bloody hell is a big group of people. Bloody hell. Wow. A lot of people up here. A lot of people up here. I'm TikToking. By the way, TikTok rots the brain. Delete it today. I saw another eye-opening video about how TikTok messes with your brain. And it's like, I'm now going to only put up very meaningful, artful kind of short videos. Anyway. So Ken, it costs around $7 million to maintain the bridge. And this does include the pavement for the roadway. So around $7-8 million a year. And it's mostly tarmac and paint. There's a lot of wood on this pathway. Yes, indeed. This pathway here is made of wood because this is the part of the structure that moves a lot. When John Roebling designs the bridge, he knew that the steel would expand and contract depending on the temperature. He also knew that the roadway will act like, in his words, a sail. So he didn't know how it would be affected. So it's all pure mathematics. And the Brooklyn Bridge is over-engineered to a factor of 6. Good to see you, Mimi. Awesome. I will never give a tour to Lauren Boebert. But I may have to make fun of the Trumpy Bears on Tuesday. I don't like my presidents who start insurrections. Just saying. I know tour guides that are in their 80s who are like hunting tour guides in Montana, lifelong Republicans, never supported Donald John Trump. Just saying. I have never met a tour guide. And I know a lot of tour guides that support that man. So, and I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Kevin, wait until we get to the center of the bridge, Kevin, and we'll do a grand reveal. The center span where the shot's the best. Explain all the buildings as we look at them. The center span of the bridge. This is where you want to get your picture. This is where you get your picture. Because you get the skyline in the background, you can get the cables. And it should be buffering a little bit because here in the center span, it gets a little bit wonky here with the signal. So please be patient with the signal. It may get a little wonky here as we pass from Manhattan to Brooklyn. But we've made it. Time to show you guys the expansion joints to the Brooklyn Bridge. How much does the Brooklyn Bridge move? Well, let me show you. This is how much oil is on the bridge. Look at that. It could move that much, people. It could move that much. Mary's asking, what's the bridge to my left? That's the Manhattan Bridge. Steve Parker, welcome. Look at that. The sun came out. We can see Midtown Manhattan. We have one Manhattan Square over there. All of us tour guides call that the cheese grater building. Let's look at the towers of Midtown Manhattan. The greatest skyline in the world, absolutely. Starting out in the east, we're going to make our way to the east from the west, to the east to the west. I see the Citicorp Center, and I see the Chrysler Building. I see 432 Park Avenue. I see the MetLife Building, formerly known as the Pan Am Building. I see One Vanderbilt. I see the narrowest skyscraper in the world at 111 West 57th Street. And in front of that, I see 30 Rockefeller Center. I see the Empire State Building, and directly behind the Empire State Building is the Central Park South Tower with the highest occupiable floor in the Western Hemisphere. Can anyone do a bike tour in pouring rain? You can, absolutely, yes. Yes, Robin, I could do anything. We cannot see the United Nations from here because the United Nations is along the waterfront all the way up the East River. So the United Nations is about there, but it's right along the East River, so we can't see it from here. If we were in Long Island City in Queens, we would be able to see it. But we do see the Hudson Yards development right over there, and 30 Hudson Yards, a building we like to call the Duck. The Duck, featuring one of the largest outdoor observation decks in the Western Hemisphere. The Edge is right over there. But the Duck, we're looking straight at the Duck, and look at this, people. Want the money shot? Do you guys want the money shot? I think we got the money shot, people. There it is. Brooklyn Bridge and One World Trade Center. The building with the silver waves on it, that is New York by Frank Gehry. And then we have a building with a green point on top to the right-hand side of the screen. That's 40 Wall Street. Beautiful views indeed. The narrow building that's under construction in the center of the screen now. 161 Maiden Lane, the Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan, leaning some 3 inches or 3 feet to the right from this perspective. And then we have off in the distance there, we have the Statue of Liberty. Let's zoom in on the Statue of Liberty. Ah, the Dutch Tower. There is a Dutch Tower called 19 Dutch Street. When we get 1 million subscribers, I'll move in there. But there she is, everyone. Hold your torch up high. There she is, the Statue of Liberty. Liberty enlightening the world. Have an hour to get to City Point. Thank you so much, Neil. Neil, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Look at that view, though. Wow, it's pretty. Yes, so Maiden Lane's just up and standing, but not operating there, Ben. So this building here it's under a big pile of litigation right now, and this building has been like this for the last 4 years, but it is leaning about 3 inches, or I've heard 3 feet to the north. has bad concrete. So if they wanted to create heavier curtain walls on the south face of the building to bring the building upright, but then the concrete contractor had to come forward and say, well, the concrete's kind of cheap. So if you put extra weight on it, it's going to compromise the whole damn structure. But nothing is going on with the Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan. Nothing is going on. Robin, we are crossing the tower from Manhattan and we're going to Brooklyn. And Funky Soul Box with a $20 super chat. Funky Soul Box, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated, Funky Soul Box. Much, much, much appreciated. Me and Bill Murray would like to thank you and everyone who super chatted with a cocktail in your hand. Thank you so much. Brett M, good to see you. Beautiful shots from up here. A very windy Brooklyn Bridge here. See, everyone wants the shot now, so let's keep moving. Everybody wants the shot now. Everybody wants this shot. A guy literally started posing in front of the camera, and that's why we went to a shot of the harbor. Crazy Coney Island kid, Pix 11 zone. Crazy Coney Island kid, good to see ya. Crazy Coney Island kid operating the Phoenix, no doubt, or the 3D ride experience. Good to see you, Crazy Coney Island kid. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. We'll be seeing Crazy Coney Island kid tomorrow. The blessing of the rides at Dino's Wonder Wheel Park is going to be tomorrow. Raw, welcome to the show, Raw. Rain is blowing away. Yeah, the sun's coming out. Look at this. Sun is coming out. It's getting nice. It's getting nice. But we got to get into Brooklyn because there's a pop-up event that's happening that I did not know was happening. It kind of changed my plans. Good to see Arun Sand. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Let's get all 300 on the Phoenix. Tomorrow, Crazy Coney Island kid. Tomorrow. You're more than welcome, Beach Mom. And Land Rover 1965 with a £5 super chat. Land Rover, thank you so much for the very generous £5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's £5 Fish Club. Much, much, much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much for joining today's £5 Club. What time tomorrow? In the morning. I think 11 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, ABX girl. I really don't know exactly what time I'm going to be going live tomorrow, but you want to do that nice and early. And Huberto Ortiz with a $5 super chat. Huberto, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. And Metalhead Warrior with a $10 super chat. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, 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 much appreciated, guys. Metalhead and Huberto and Land Rover and Funky Soul Box and Mama Terry and Tamara Britton. Thank you so much for these beautiful super chats. Thank you so much. Would love to walk that in person. Brett, you got to come out to New York. It's one of the greatest things you could do. Still raining out east, Mimi. Yes, that's the direction the rain is going. The rain is going east. So it is raining out east. We got more rain coming, but right now we got nice and pretty out here. Let's make our way off the bridge here. There's something really cool to see underneath the bridge. I think you guys are gonna like this. Very much. Do we have any fans of Super Mario Brothers? Because we have a Super Mario Brothers themed thing that we're about to see. Robin, you got tickets for the Orchid Show tomorrow? Enjoy. Awesome. You'll be here on the 19th of April. How's the weather? Very much like today, Steve. Very much like today. It could be rainy, it could be warm, it could be cold. It could be 2 seasons in a day in April. And we still have the possibility for snow, but looking at the long-range forecasts, it's going to be a little too warm for it. So, but if we have fans of the Super Mario, you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. People having fun behind me here, so we'll get them on camera now, have fun with them. People really do think the camera is turned around on me, which is really funny. Because if it was, y'all would be looking at my chin. Anyway, and Mimi with a $10 super chat. Mimi, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated, Mimi. Oh my goodness, y'all are being so kind today. Thank you so much, Mimi. Oh my goodness. This weather is bipolar. Yes, it is. Good to see Adriana. You love Super Mario Brothers too? We got something really cool to show you guys for Super Mario Brothers. Wow, we got bikes up on here. Haven't seen a bike up here in years. It's a Mario time. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. But y'all are being super, super generous today. I want to thank you guys for all the super chats, all the thumbs ups. Certainly has been a very nice first hour of the show. And you guys are being so kind and generous. So thank you so much, guys. As people wave behind me. People waving behind me. You guys want to see what the camera would look like if I'm holding it the way I am right now? I always do this every now and then. This is what the phone would look like if I had it turned around on me. I don't know how stupid some of these people are, but clearly they're stupid because they don't realize when I'm putting it. See, now I got to hold the camera up for me to get me in frame. People are fucking stupid. Anyway. The anticipation, Adriana, that's what it's all about, baby. The anticipation. I gotta hold that camera up to get that thing in my shot. I don't know why people think it's on me like that. The original Super Mario, it depends. It depends, Robin. Dutch the chin, that's right. Dutch the chin, Maz. Yeah, I put away a couple of gangsters. Had a rat on them. I went to Rat Academy. And I ratted on the family. I got rid of the consigliere. And Brett with a £5 super chat. Brett M, thank you so much for the very generous £5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's £5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Wow, you guys are like being really generous today. Thank you so much. £5 fish for all my British viewers out there. Come on, ladies. £5 fish. I still love that guy, the £1 fish guy. They knew how to live in UK. They know how to live in UK. The tall black building off to our left-hand side is the Olympia. The entire building was built during the pandemic. And here we have another turntable playing the same goddamn song. Can they pick any other songs, people? Anyway. Have you asked yourself? Yeah, you hit the thumbs up. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that, Sean. I appreciate that. And Jack Spencer with a $2 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for today's for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $2 clip. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Very, very generous for you. $2 super chat. Thank you so much. So Coney Island, technically, Luna Park opened up yesterday, but the historic first day in Coney Island, the first official first day in Coney Island, is Palm Sunday. And we have the Blessing of the Rides, a tradition that goes back over 100 years. But tomorrow is the official opening day. It's always Palm Sunday or Palm Sunday weekend. The rides are open right now, but tomorrow will be the Blessing of the Rides. Yeah, exactly. Come here at midnight or sunrise, and there's nobody up here. That's when you want to get your cool pictures. I highly recommend, if you know it's going to be good weather, come walk the Brooklyn Bridge at sunrise. It's one of the greatest things you could do. It's absolutely free, and I'm telling you, you will never forget it. Me, as a lifelong New Yorker, I have spent many mornings up here on the bridge. I used to commute home from work at sunrise, and boy, yeah, I missed that. But it's an amazing experience. But yes, S Bagels, Russ Daughters, good solid bagels. There are a couple of bagel shops in Bay Ridge that I like. So, like the Bagel Boy is good in southern Brooklyn, and also what's it called there? You got Bagel Boy, and then you got the other one that why am I blanking on the name of it? But you got a couple of good places in Bay Ridge. Baked Ridge. The Baked Ridge bagels are good. I have done a sunrise video, but not on the Brooklyn Bridge. I did a sunrise video in the beach in Coney Island, and we got to do that again soon. We got to do a sunrise on the Brooklyn Bridge also. Robin, did you see the polar bears? We had our friends from the channel, well, Crazy Coney Island Kids, in the chat right now. Coney Island Jim, Polar Bear Rob, and photographer Norman Blake make their way over the new Flume ride on the Pix 11, Channel 11. Our good friend Greg Mocker interviewed them. And exactly, Vile Haggis, I only ride the rides until they're blessed. I only hit it up after it's blessed. All right, guys. If you like Super Mario Brothers, our next act in the live stream is we're going to see a Super Mario Brothers pop-up. Hopefully it's not too crowded, but what's in the place of the El Dorado? Well, the El Dorado is still there. The El Dorado auto scooters are still standing in the exact same spot as they've been standing since the 1970s. Yeah, Baked Ridge, Metalhead. Yeah, that's one of the best. You guys are making me hungry, and I just ate lunch. Damn it. As people wave and say stuff behind the camera, not realizing the camera's pointing forward. How dumb are... You know, I saw tourists couldn't open up a door today, so I think the real dumb ones might be out. Bagels and Walks. I saw this on my tour just now, so I kind of really want to see this thing. But you guys gotta like this little bit of art in front of it. But there's a movie coming out, Super Mario World, and it seems like they have a pop-up for the movie. So let's quickly make our way over there. As we now pass underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. This is the anchorage to the Brooklyn Bridge, right over here, up to my right-hand side. Is it warm enough to make ice cream? I think so. Bagels and Books, I think they sell ice cream all winter long. Brett, I like a sesame seed bagel with cream cheese, or maybe a sausage, egg, and cheese on a sesame seed bagel. That's another favorite of mine. Or cream cheese and jelly. I know you guys call it jam out there in the UK, so cream cheese and jam. We call it jelly. That's what I like on my bagels. And luckily us New Yorkers, we walk everywhere, so unless we could eat bagels and pizza and not gain a pound. Good to see you, Hala, welcome. The lobster rolls underneath the bridge are really good. Yeah, they're pretty good. A little overpriced, but they're good. Yeah, the lobster rolls underneath the bridge are good. That's what Luke's Lobster. There's two pedestrian exits for the Brooklyn Bridge. There's one at Washington Street, and there's one at Tillery Street.
The first time they came here?
Wow, it's actually turning into being an absolutely amazing day now. Holy cow. This is impressive how warm it got. I remember that movie, Steve. I went to go see it in the movie theater. I was a 13-year-old Dutch Moz gave that movie 2 thumbs down. I was all about, you know what I was all about? I was all about Vanilla Ice and The Secret of the Ooze. over there. The Ninja Turtles movie, that was like great. I was singing Go Ninja Go for months after that, making my mom nuts. I know, the movie was so bad, it's good. Bagels and Wugs, we can watch that movie now as adults and have a good laugh. But yeah, 13-Year-Old Dutch, 1993, that's when I got all wound up over Mortal Kombat. I spent a stupid amount of money playing Mortal Kombat, but the more important thing was that I kind of like started working at that age because I wanted money to buy Mortal Kombat. Anyway, Julio Vallejo, welcome. You went to the Mario movie for the soundtrack? Well, the soundtrack is pretty good. Zakir Memzatob, welcome. But the exits aren't confusing on the Brooklyn Bridge. There's just two of them, so Tillery Street and Washington Street. And they're pretty straightforward. Oh, he's having a party up there or something like that on the BQE. Yeah, the traffic does look like it sucks because it does. I don't know why people drive here in New York. Congestion pricing today, congestion pricing forever. Yeah, Ninja Turtles were the best. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Rolo, good to see you. Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul. He's a great live streamer from the south of France in the Bay of Saint-Tropez. Give Nebul a follow and see the best of the south of France. Nebul had a parade the other day, last Sunday. He had what was it there? A carnival parade for children. And it was really cool. Oh my God, Ninja Turtles and the Warriors will be an epic double feature. Oh my goodness. That sounds like so much fun. Good to see you, Mo. Welcome. All right. Oh! Look who it is. Wait, are you guys here for the Super Mario Brothers pop-up? Hey, look, everyone, it's Yo, Ange, and Joe.
Yo, I'm cracking up.
Good to see.
There's Dutch.
It's Ange and Joe, everybody. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to the pop-up.
I'm cracking up.
We're being friends.
We're being friends. We're supposed to be
Oh.
Hey guys.
here. Hi.
Why don't you wait? You going to have pizza here?
Not our choice.
Okay, okay,
Not our choice.
Okay.
They're from away.
okay.
So
We're just. Thank you.
we're being friendly.
Being friendly.
I
Now,
was like, okay. Okay.
I mean, oh, okay. I mean, the sun came out. It stopped raining, luckily.
It did.
I was riding a bike here when it was raining. It was not fun. But
Cars parked around the corner.
cars parked around the corner. So you got a good parking spot.
Yes, we
Found
did.
actually a good spot.
Free parking.
Free parking. Oh,
Always, man.
God.
Always. Don't
thank
pay
God.
for parking.
Right? You don't pay.
It's like George. You can't pay for parking. It's against my morals. Swear to God.
Guys are frugal. Well,
Well, make sure you thumbs this up, okay?
follow Yo, Ange, and Joe.
It's good to see you. I
Good
know
to see you
like
too.
hugs.
I like hugs. It's fine. Now, here's the trick. If you ever come here,
Yes.
get a magnet. You can put a magnet on this wall. Just saying. Cast iron.
Magnets. This is what I do. I do these.
That's an old place cast iron.
We're gonna do this. We just
What we got?
Do this.
Oh, there you go. There you go. See, I gotta do this. This is how you get subscribers. I didn't see anything. New York in real life. Love it.
All right.
Love you guys.
Enjoy the
Enjoy the pizza.
Thanks.
Enjoy. Hi guys. It's a small world. Oh my God, everyone. Joe and Ange. Oh my goodness, Girl in the Curl, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was funny. See everyone, New York City is just a big freaking, it's a big town. We all run into each other down here. So, but those are some good people. You want to give Ange and Joe a follow. Follow their coffee-fueled adventures around New York City. And whatever you do, please do me a favor, don't rebroadcast them. Anyway. Oh, did they have an awesome stream earlier? Beautiful. Nice. Well, I enjoyed that too, Brian. If I missed you, good to see everybody. Look at this, guys. We have made it to the Super Mario Brothers I don't know what the hell this is. Did they take over the Shake Shack here? They did. I guess they took over the Shake Shack. Look at this, guys. I wish I was here way earlier. Oh yeah, it's this. It's a Shake Shack. A Shake Shack collab. Let's go see inside this thing here. Wow. I actually thought this was a legit like pop-up, but it's just, I guess it's a Shake Shack collaboration with Super Mario here. Let's see. Wow, they redid this whole place. Wow. I got a new attitude. Wow, okay. Well, oh, and they got a little display over here. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Holy cow. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh, there you have it. Wow. It's hot in there. It is hot in there. But look at this. The whole place is all decked out. And then they have this cool thing. Look at this. Look at this, people. Wow, they got a Mario Kart in there you can take pictures with, and wow, how cool is that? Well, I thought this was an actual pop-up, but I guessed wrong. But underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, the Super Mario Brothers movie is collaborating with the Shake Shack here and creating, I don't know if they have a Shake Shack inspired menu. Oh, there's Ange and Joe. They're off to the waterfront. But look at that. How cool is that? Don't you love New York? Oh, look, it's a marathon. It's Marathon Sunday all of a sudden. It's Marathon Sunday. All right, Marathon Sunday. Well, okay. I was hoping there was going to be more to the pop-up, but there isn't. So let's continue on. And JC Droid with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. What's the tallest building in Brooklyn? Number 9 decal. That's the Brooklyn Tower. On this YouTube channel, we call it the Cheese Grater Building. I'm sorry, the Cheesecake Tower. The Cheesecake Tower, we call it, number 9 decal. It's an apartment building, and the Urbanist Exploring Cities did a fantastic review of the building. So, yeah. Well, thank you so much, JC Droid, for the very generous $2 super chat. All right, let's continue on here, because we got to make our way to, we have to make our way to downtown Brooklyn here. Good to see you, Intuitive Diane. Welcome. Good early morning. Enjoying the weather change? Yes, indeed. You're more than welcome for the stream. Welcome on into the show. Let's start making our way up. Let's go this way here. Let's go up the hill. Of course, right here, this is the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory, but in 1984, this is where Bananarama films their music video for Cruel Summer. Right here, the girls work on the truck, the 18-wheeler comes over the hill, and on the other side of the block on Freedman Street, they have the car chase scene where Bananarama throws bananas at the cops who are chasing them. It's a cruel, cruel summer, leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel, cruel summer. Now you're gone. You're not the only one. Alibaba, welcome. Time to get some exercise. Time to get some exercise and walk up this hill. Time to get some exercise. I didn't get enough exercise by doing a bike tour. I'm gonna now walk up this hill. I want to show you guys, there's some nice blossoming trees down Willow Street I want to show you guys right now. So that's why I'm walking up this hill. Great video, Friendship Lights, fantastic video. I have a feeling it's gonna be a cruel summer this year. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really hot and humid. We're gonna have the problems where like the phone overheats. I think we're gonna have those problems this year. Steve, I love Brooklyn too. I love Brooklyn too. Gonna have to get something to drink in a minute here. As I can feel I'm working out my hammies, as my wife says. Yeah, I don't miss the overheat, right? Bagels and wogs, right? The overheating phone. One of the worst things that could happen when you're live streaming. Because you really can't do much about it. And I know almost for a fact that when I run my Speedify signal binding software, the phone runs a little warm. Well, no, you can't put any weight on the gimbal to keep the phone cool. You really can't. Like you could, yeah, maybe get like an external fan, but all that stuff adds weight, batteries, and when it's 100 degrees outside, that's not the best thing to do. Sean does have a great YouTube channel. Sean has a great YouTube channel. Ange has a great YouTube channel. Never had these back problems in the 60s? Yeah. Good to see you, Al. All right. We're gonna walk down Cranberry Street. Show you guys the Moonstruck house. But I'm gonna have something to drink really quick before we do that. And Nebu with a 13 euro super chat. Nebu, thank you so much for the very generous 12 euro super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 12 euro club. Much appreciated there, Nebu, with the big 12 euro super chat. My goodness, Nebu. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you so much. Let me get a quick drink here while we stare at the greatest skyline in the world. All right, exactly. Cables, more noise, more heavier gimbal, exactly. I do remember the Vampire in Brooklyn movie. It was hilarious. Nebul, thank you so much for the very generous 12 euro super chat. Thank you for joining today's 12 euro club. Live streamer. You know what, Strawberry? I think we've gotten to the pinnacle of live streamer technology. It's all now about like how do we keep ourselves as humans comfortable doing this. All right. Beautiful view of the skyline. Let's continue on. Let's go down Cranberry Street here. The cross streets, we got Cranberry Street, Orange Street, and Pineapple Street. When this area is being developed in the 18 teens, they wanted the area to sound very appealing to people moving out here, so let's have the cross streets in fruits. When is my YouTube anniversary? That's September. That's in September. My YouTube anniversary is in September. This YouTube channel came alive in September 2006. September 2006, I started making videos. I actually have been making videos before then. There's videos on this YouTube channel that predate the YouTube channel that were created in 2002, 2003. So I've been making content for quite some time. If you go to the About page on this channel, you'll get the exact date. Ian, welcome. Good to see you. On the corner here, we have this house built in 1833. This is home to Amy Schumer today, but this is the house they used in the movie Moonstruck. Right here. Here's the Moonstruck house. Yay. Let's see, 1833. And then let's go down this, look how beautiful this street is right now. Just look how pretty this is. This is so nice. We got the city. The city is right down there. And then look at this. Right underneath this beautiful magnolia tree. I started live streaming in 2015. I started live streaming here on YouTube actually 2 weeks before it was publicly available. So I've been live streaming longer than pretty much everyone you know about here on YouTube. There's literally only one person that I know of who has live streamed longer than me here on YouTube, and that's Taylor Swift. But the same week that Taylor Swift started live streaming here on YouTube via the mobile app, I started doing that too. So I have to thank the 2 engineers at YouTube who gave me access to it 2 weeks ahead of everyone else. And they found me on Periscope doing cyclone rides. How many steps do I do on average? Well, on this live stream today, we're going to be doing around 14,000 steps. Yep, joined September 14th, 2006. Yep, that sounds about right. That is my anniversary. Senya, welcome. I started live streaming in May 2015, and that was on Periscope originally, and then when I had the opportunity to come over to YouTube, I started live streaming here before everyone else you know. So if people tell you that I'm copying them, take that with a grain of salt, because I've been kind of doing this a little bit longer. Anyway, number 70 Willow Street is right across the way from here. And this house was built in 1842. And this was home in the 1930s and 40s to author Truman Capote. Truman Capote wrote 2 books in this house. In Cold Blood and Breakfast at Tiffany's was written in this house right here. In today's time, this is where one of the head programmers and founders of Rockstar Games lives here today. So if you ever played the game Grand Theft Auto, you have helped pay for this house. Mo, I do not know what you're referring to with the comment, it was 9/11 downtown. I do not understand that. Was that my first live stream here on YouTube? Was we were in Lower Manhattan? I was at the Memorial Plaza. I'm a little confused by that comment. And there you go, Easy Rider. That's the first time she watched me. Okay, awesome. I'm walking towards Montague Street right now. Let's actually go down. Let's go down the Promenade for a little bit. Yes, I am in Brooklyn Heights, Red Feather. I'm in Brooklyn Heights right now. Just got these beautiful streets to walk down. It's hard to imagine we're just a 10-minute subway ride from Lower Manhattan. It has come a long way. Yes, indeed. I've come a long way. Now, this is usually summertime is when I'm accused of copying who's its and what's its. And I mean, I could be an asshole right now and say what channel has the worst, most toxic viewership, but I won't do that. I won't do that. This person's viewers always come out and accuse me of nonsense. So look how pretty it is over here. I4 McNichols, welcome, and Marty, welcome. Denise Clark, welcome. Sorry if I missed your comment. Welcome on into the show. So some of these here, I mean, these are like crazy old. This is like no joke. This is probably 1840s, 1850s. Whenever they're wood like that, they're crazy old. Yeah, Trans Museum is great, Ian. I would love to live stream it, but unfortunately, they don't have good. They don't have a good cell connection underground there. Exactly, Strawberry. Gorgeous detailing on the homes, yeah. Yeah, the homes here are fantastic. A lot of these townhouses here are single residences, so make it pretty nice. As we walk south along Willow Street. This is where we're walking right now. What's the best budget price? Oh, it depends on what neighborhood you're in, really. Because the neighborhood, it basically makes, whether it's expensive or inexpensive to live. So It's a very wide-ranging question, Brett. This neighborhood does have personality. Helen G, good to see you. Watching and cleaning, awesome. Okay. Yeah, 14 million, Pam. 14 million, sounds about right. Look how pretty this is over here. Just watching Denise, awesome. Look how pretty this is. Look how nice this is. This is one of the homes I would love to have. Oh, Funky Soul Box is your sister? Awesome. How's the wife? She's doing fantastic. Love these homes here. Love these homes here. Love the architecture. It is really nice. Wow, considering you're working, Mo, you're commenting quite a lot. I'm surprised. Don't work too hard. You don't talk much? Okay, Denise. Pierpont, everyone. This is Pierpont. We're going to hang the right-hand turn on Pierpont and make our way out to the Promenade. Walk along the Promenade for a little bit. Then we'll make our way back along Montague Street. Ah, awesome, Mo. Don't you love the window boxes? Me too. I mean, just so, like the detailing on these homes are just so nice. Yeah, just so quiet Brooklyn street. So nice. Gotta be careful here. Just like a weird two-way street right here. Wow, look how pretty that looks. Wow, look at the light on that. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, I love that. It is extraordinarily quiet. It's Brooklyn Heights there, Happy Trails. Good to see you. It looks like Boston, right? Yeah. Random comments brought to you by Schaefer Beer. Schaefer Beer for people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one random comment. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Schaefer is also the official sponsor of Kiner's Corner. You can catch Kiner's Corner 10 minutes before every Mets home game. It's a nice quiet street, right? Yeah. Yes, the subway does run here. It's a block away. Didn't I just mention that we're one subway stop away from Lower Manhattan? You're 10 minutes away from Lower Manhattan. The 2-3 is the closest train station at Clark Street. But there's just even more subway stations not that far away. The A train at High Street.
My dog is fine. It's a, he's gets a little sassy. That's okay. I used to walk him to.
No, to own a car around here is not fun. Most people pay for garages. Dan Tech from Italy. Buongiorno, Italy. Buongiorno. Wow, the clouds have cleared out. To think it was raining not that long ago. And now look at this. Yes. Wow. Went over the Brooklyn Bridge. Wow, it's nice. So we're above 2 subway tunnels. This building right here, this is the ventilation shaft for the Red Line, the 2 and 3 trains. This building over here, this is the ventilation shaft for the R train, the Yellow Line. They're right here. And then further down the pathway here would be the ventilation shaft for the A and C trains. Look down, you can see the BQE. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Triple Cantilever. The Triple Cantilever is a 3-decked span that, what? Okay. This is a triple-decked span here that basically you have the highway here stacked on top of themselves here. We got on the top deck here, we have the Brooklyn Promenade, then the 2 bottom levels is the northbound traffic. Directly below us is northbound traffic making its way up to Queens and the Bronx. Then below that is southbound traffic making its way to Staten Island and New Jersey. Can the Statue of Liberty be seen from here? Yes, it can. There's the Statue of Liberty right over there. Good to see you, Chris MG. Welcome. So what do I think of the latest BQE rehabilitation plan? I like it a lot. I like the concept for the stoop. It's really, really nice. And yeah, they got to repair this structure because it's falling apart. But Larry Trons with a $2 super chat. Larry Trons, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. And thank you so much for being a member of the channel for 1 month. Much appreciated. And thank you so much for sponsoring today's video with a $2 super chat and your membership. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, Larry Tron. It's good to see you. But there's the Statue of Liberty right down over there. And let's continue on down the promenade here. A lot of people up here on the promenade at the moment. Seems to be quite popular today. One of the best views in the world right here. But the triple cantilever of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, the winner of the Grand National Award, also known as the General Motors Better Highways Award, given to Robert Moses, the person who got this highway built here. Completed in 1955, this structure is completely useless now and needs to be replaced. Because every day, 275,000 cars, trucks, and buses pass beneath our feet. A lot of the vibration is going into the nearby homes. And they got to rebuild this whole thing here. So I hope we're able to get this thing rebuilt. And I hope we get that stoop concept. I really do like that. Yes, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel ventilation shaft is right over there on Governor's Island. Right over there. Let me show it to you. There's a ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Queens Expressway right there. And then right over there is Governor's Island with the Statue of Liberty just beyond that. And then just beyond that are the cranes, the giraffes of Bayonne, the port of Bayonne in New Jersey behind the Statue of Liberty. How cool is that? One of the greatest skylines in the world right here. Lower Manhattan. And we're now directly above the Montague Street Tunnel. This is a ventilation shaft for the ventilation shaft for the R train. Then all down beneath us is Brooklyn Bridge Park. That's where all these people are playing football. A lovely football pitch over there, amongst many other games. This is Brooklyn Bridge Park down there. These look like the shaft intakes on the Hoover Dam. I wouldn't know what they look like, but that's pretty cool. Yes, they can, Easy Rider. Yes, they can. It happens. But pigeons are smart. Pigeons are so smart. Let's continue on here. Let's make our way down Montague Street here. Go down the shopping corridor of Montague. I don't think I'm going to be able to make the balloon thing. That balloon thing closes at 3 o'clock. And I'm running out of time to do that. Maybe we'll see some of the balloon art through the windows at City Point. Yes, the BQE was originally supposed to go down Hicks Street. But luckily, the people who live out here in Brooklyn Heights forced Robert Moses to build around the neighborhood, build into the heights. But imagine a 6-lane highway going down Hicks Street. It would have been awful. The Brooklyn right over there. And take a shot, people. Yep, 2:45. This art exhibit closes at I believe 3 o'clock, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make that. Let's see how the Brooklyn, let's see, we got any cats in the window? Okay, we got people gawking at the cats. The Brooklyn Cat Cafe is across the street over here. And we got some We got some people checking out the cats. Yeah, I'm already a quarter done with 2023. There we go. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. So here coming up is Hicks Street. Have I gone live from New Jersey? Many times. We found Zeppelin parking in New Jersey. That's how far back in time New Jersey is. They have Zeppelin parking over there. Remember that time we found Zeppelin parking in New Jersey? That was great. So this is Hicks Street. This is where a 6-lane highway would have been. Right here. This neighborhood would have been decimated by the BQE. Revix, welcome on into the show. Have a great day. Remember that Zeppelin? Remember when we found Zeppelin parking? That's how you know New Jersey's in the past. They have Zeppelin parking over there. Good to see you, John Costello. Welcome. Right, saw the giant head in New Jersey. That was fun. All these trees blossoming here. Such a pretty street right now. Yeah, John Costello. Yeah, Zeppelin. We came across some Zeppelin parking in New Jersey. We saw a Frank Sinatra statue. Where is his music coming from? Oh, he's right over there. This is such a Brooklyn scene right now. Wow. Gotta give this guy $1. I like the energy he's giving off. I like the energy he is giving off. Dusty on Venmo, everyone. He's just riffing. I love that. Okay, so this is like such a Brooklyn scene. I could smell coffee. You hear the saxophone wafting in the wind. The trees are changing color. The sky is blue. Man, this is a damn nice day out here. Right, feels like a movie, right? That's the magic of New York. You can feel like you're in a movie set at any moment. When me and my wife found a burrito place inside of a car wash the other day, that was definitely a New York moment. And by the way, amazing burritos. That was like home cooking burritos. But it's getting warm here in Brooklyn. 65 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the southwest at 10 miles an hour. Relative humidity at 62%. 2:51 on this 1st of April 2023, a quarter through the year 2023. I only got about 9 minutes to make it to City Point. I know I'm not going to make that. So maybe we'll see some of those balloon art through the windows, or maybe they'll still be open. We will see. Cool. Okay. I love when people decide to turn around right in front of me. Just gotta turn around on a narrow sidewalk. I want to go the other way, they said. Clinton Street. Here's Clinton Street. Yeah, we got a couple of churches around here. Got some churches, got some beautiful bank buildings over here. Amazing architecture here in this section of Brooklyn. 40 degrees there, stay warm. Oh yeah, Brett, you want to come out to New York? I had a couple from India. It was their first time in New York, and they said that they were surprised how nice New Yorkers are. They had nothing but positive experiences, and they were kind of thrown off by all the negativity they heard in the press. And I always say, yes, don't believe everything you see here on YouTube and you hear on the internet there. Everything's always a little bit over-exaggerated, because it is nice here. It's a nice place to live. It doesn't have to be expensive. It is expensive, but it doesn't have to be expensive. There's a place for everyone. Suffice you could work. Suffice you can make something. But yeah. You know, I could walk around and show you like garbage on the ground and go, oh my God, look at all that garbage. Or I'm going to show you all the good stuff. I'm going to show you happy stuff. That's why we tend to avoid Times Square so much, because first of all, that gets a little bit boring doing it every day. And two, it's like I wouldn't consider Times Square the best of New York. Even Midtown, I don't consider Midtown the best of New York. As we come up to the courthouses, Court Street coming up next. I'm actually walking underneath where a big chunk of this building fell off recently. And I'm underneath the scaffolding now. Steve, I can wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, the best of New York is in the outer boroughs, let's be honest. Get out into Queens and the Bronx, even Staten Island. Some amazing stuff to be had. Why do I bagels and walks? That's my job as a New York City tour guide. Why even complain? People have made a cottage industry of complaining on the internet, so it's what they do. New York has something to offer for everyone, absolutely. Brooklyn City Hall, called Brooklyn Borough Hall. Built in 1867, the home of the Brooklyn Borough President. Today, the current Brooklyn Borough President is, Anthony Reynoso. Complaining does sell content, Strawberry, I have to agree. Whoa. Yeah, complaining does sell content. I want to welcome for the great video, John Burke. Hope you're having a great afternoon. We're going to make our way into downtown Brooklyn. San Francisco is great. I mean, when I visited San Francisco, it was like 15 years ago. I visited San Francisco a long, long time ago. But I got to ride a bike over the Golden Gate Bridge, did a tour in the fog, so we barely saw the bridge. We barely saw the bridge, but it was still fun. Yes, Jazz Lady, especially when it rains like this in the morning, everything is nice and clean. Yeah, for the most part, everything is clean, and now that we have new rules where you can only keep your garbage out so long. But if you ever want to put the fear of God into your children, if your children are acting up, tell them that you'll send them to the Rat Academy, and I'm pretty sure they'll start behaving. So for all the little bad little spoiled brats out there, y'all better get in line, or mommy and daddy, they're gonna send you to Rat Academy. They're gonna send your bags packing. Get your roll bag ready, kids. You're going to Rat Academy. As we walk, making our way down to Fulton Street, the mall. I still consider this place the Albee Square Mall, even though they don't call it that anymore. They call it Fulton Street Mall. Good to see their heaven-bound daughter. Look at that all these buildings here are not even 4 or 5 years old. All right, take a shot, people, take a shot. Remember the secret game for all you replay viewers out there, take a shot. Thanks for keeping track, Strawberry. The MTA headquarters is in that building right over there. And then across the street on this side is the New York City Transit Museum. Originally a temporary exhibit opened up for the 1976 bicentennial, it became a permanent exhibit later on that year. So, yep, Metro Tech, Moishin, welcome. L'chaim to all my Jewish viewers, happy Passover, happy Ramadan to my Muslim viewers, and whatever you're celebrating all around the world, enjoy it. May everyone have a blessed holiday, or just a blessed Saturday or Sunday, wherever you're watching from. Bonjour, Lawrence. Bonjour, bienvenue. As we now make our way down along Fulton Street, making our way to the Cheesecake Tower. Making our way to the Cheesecake Tower. Number 9 decal, the tallest building in all of Brooklyn. Oh, is that 2 Broadway, the official TA headquarters? 2 Broadway. Oh, so they have other offices here in downtown Brooklyn. The official headquarters is on 2. I always forget that. I always forget about 2 Broadway. That's a pretty building right across the street from the Customs House, right by Morris the Bull in Lower Manhattan. Really nice out here. That sun warming everything up. I hope you have a great weekend. Yep, going to Flatbush and DeKalb. Go see the Brooklyn Tower. We all forget. I know, John. John, we're getting old, John. We're getting old, John. Getting old there. Yes. All right, J Street. This is where Smith Street becomes J Street. Smith Street's over here. J Street's to our left-hand side. And also, if we go to our left-hand side, you will encounter the entrance to the Manhattan Bridge. Used to come down here as a kid all the times. It is good times, absolutely. Absolutely. B61 making the swing. When you started, headquarters was 130, that's the address, 130 Livingston. I still remember Channel 25. This morning I did my, every now and then I look for like really old, like lost TV, and I try to find the proper closing bumper for WNYE Channel 25, and it's not up. Nobody has yet posted that yet. I'm glad you found the channel too, Brett. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Do you remember Buster Brown? I remember Buster Brown. I also remember Tom McCann. I'm gonna go to Tom McCann. I'm gonna go Florsheim. Where's the Florsheim? Glad this is relaxing, Colleen. Let's go to Floyd, get the floor shine. Macy's is coming up across the street. Oh. Ooh, we got somebody here reacting. Somebody reacting to the gimbal. But they're behind me. Across the street is Macy's, formerly known as Abraham and Strauss, the A&S. Right across the street. Right, let's go to Alexander's. Let's go to Mays. Let's go to all the old places that don't exist anymore. Let's go to Bohax. Let's go to EJ Corvettes. Let's go to Sims. But right over here, this is the old A&S. Right over there. Good to see you, Tyler Silva. Welcome. Take a shot if you're at home, everyone. And I tell you, if you were playing the drinking game since the beginning of the live stream, you would be nice and drunk by now.
Thank you.
But right over here. No. No. All right, today's face of the day brought to you by Schaefer Beer. My face I had to make. No. No. That stupid face brought to you by Schaefer Beer. Like just I don't react very good to people yelling yo in my ear. One of many faces I have made during today's live stream. One of many. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. We're almost to the Cheesecake Tower. Almost to number 9 DeKalb. Almost there, people. Almost there. Gonna come around the side. And we're gonna go into City Point. Jira Ayasu, I appreciate the kind words. Is it 3:03 now? They might still be open. They might be still open. It is the afternoon and it is jumping out here. And Roger Still with a $5 super chat. Roger Still, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much, Roger. Good to see you, Timbo. Welcome. Hope you and the kids are doing well. Yeah, Jay's is still here. You can still get some sneakers at Jay. We're approaching Albee Square now. In the new downtown Brooklyn, which still feels like an old downtown Brooklyn. Right here, Albee Square, where my first dentist ever was. You are live streaming today. I think I am. I don't know. All right. We are here. We have made it. Brooklyn Tower. Right there, the tallest building in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's first super tall building at 1,099 feet tall. Beautiful structure. Let's come on around here. I gotta start wearing a heart monitor like, what's his name? Like Spokesman, right? I need a heart monitor. Norman out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, welcome. I'm sorry, to me the Brooklyn Tower looks like the tower from Towering Inferno. Am I right, people? Looks like the building from the tower from Towering Inferno, the glass tower. All right, let's make our way over to City Point. Let's see if we could see this art exhibit, or at least the last few minutes of this art exhibit. Something tells me it's still open. So the space we're about to go to right now is the space where we've seen people do aerial work during the pandemic. Yeah, look, Dime Savings Bank is the lobby for the Brooklyn Tower. So don't worry about the dime savings bank. It is landmarked, but they built a pool on the top of that thing, and that's where all the amenities are for the Brooklyn Tower. And the Brooklyn Tower is a completely residential building. Check out the urbanists exploring cities, and you could see what an apartment looks like in that building. Scary, scary, yes, indeed. Scary movie indeed. Yeah, this is on Memorex, John. We're on Memorex. This is just like a loop of like an 8-hour video where I just loop it. Wonder why you have the same time as New York. Well, it's the East Coast. If you're in the Eastern time zone, you have the same time as New York. That's a question you have to ask the statisticians back in the day. Why your town has the same time as New York.
Michael, all of that is okay.
All right. This is Flatbush Avenue. That fence is temporary. They're still working on the building. All right. Yes, we have. Yes, we have, John. Shout out to all the cities and provinces and counties that are in the Eastern time zone. Good to see you, Nelly. Welcome. All right. It looks like it's closed already. Boo. I was really hoping to see this thing. But we can look at it through the windows. Aww. Boo. I was really hoping to see this. There's Balloon-topia. We just missed it. They had like this really cool balloon thing where we were gonna check out the art in here. But we got here just a little too late. This thing really does close right at 3 o'clock. Look how cool that is. They have all these cool little Instagrams, like pop-ups in there. I was really hoping to see this thing, but I guess I'm gonna have to come back here some other time. How cool is that? They got the big mushroom with the rain. Looks cool though, right? Looks cool. I was really hoping to get to see this. They really did close this promptly at 1 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock. I'm hoping for a little bit of extra time. But I guess not. And they got balloon displays outside here too. How cool is that? Remember we saw the gymnasts do their aerials in there? So Neil, I don't know where the Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue is. It's around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I really don't know where it is anymore. Good to see you, Ed Allen. Welcome. Folks at home, take a shot of your favorite drink. Take a shot of your favorite drink if you're playing the game. But here's some cool art. Yeah. Yeah, I love the art in here. Cool little street signs and yeah, this is a good drinking contest, huh? Good drinking contest. 8:09 in the UK. Getting late. We got a lot of people tuned in, so let's keep on going. Since unfortunately we cannot see Balloon-topia. I was hoping to show that to you guys. But at least we got to see some of the exhibit from the outside. Yeah, you don't want to get drunk. Yeah, you don't want to play the games on this channel because you probably get drunk. All right. Not a drinker, it's okay. drink your favorite beverage like a Dr. Pepper or a soda or water or something. Oh, it's warm out here. Let's continue on down. Let's go all the way down to Barclays. Let's go to Barclays Center, since Balloon-topia wasn't open. I'll see you later, Train Watch. Is that a fun memory there, Giselle? Good to see you. Or hit the pen, yeah. I'll hit the pen when I come to the end of the live stream. It's nice out here, though. I'll tell you what. It is nice out here. Yeah, Aloft has a nice rooftop bar. Yeah, not too far from here. Ramona was staying at Aloft a few months back. Here's our Brooklyn Tower. Tallest building in Brooklyn. All right, so I know that on this block here, the signal gets really messed up. So we're gonna go over a block here. And I'm pretty sure the signal is better if I go over the block. But if I go down this street right here, I almost lose signal. And I could tell that the signal as I walk closer to it is getting a little bit more wonky. So let's go around here, and I think this will be good. Yep, it's coming back. Yep, there it goes. Take a toke every time. Make our way down to Barclays. Yeah, it's in City Point, Ed, but I don't know where they have it in City Point. They recently moved the statue, and I've looked all over, but we've seen it plenty of times on this YouTube channel in the past. All right, let's go down, what's this here? Schimmahorn, right? Or Livingston. Let's go down Livingston here. Let's go down Livingston. I'll see you later, Bagels and Walks. Everyone check out Bagels and Walks' channel. Great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Continued good health to you and your family there, Sean. Have a great Saturday. Funky Soul Box. I'm like a professional. I could walk quite a lot before I really start hurting. So we're getting near the end though. We're at 2 hours and 10 minutes right now. So we'll go on to the Barclays Center, and I think that's where we're going to end it today. You're here in the back end of Cookies, another store that's been here for as long as I can remember. Across the street. All this new construction here makes this whole neighborhood look completely unrecognizable. This whole street here looks so unrecognizable. Ed Allen, I wear Timberland boots. Wear Timberlands. Recently, people say, "Oh, how do your New Balance shoes feel?" Like, I don't wear New Balance. I don't know why that's in people's heads that I wear New Balance. I've never wear New Balance shoes. I either wear Timberland boots or Nike running sneakers. Good to see you, Stephanie. Oh, there you go. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much for the information. So Stephanie Stearns has let us know that the Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue is now at the Ruth Bader Ginsburg wing of Coney Island Hospital. So that makes sense. So that's where it is. Enrique Martinez, welcome. So that's where Ruth Bader Ginsburg is. She is over She is over by in Coney Island, in the Coney Island Hospital there. They have a new Ruth Bader Ginsburg building over there. A new wing of the hospital is over there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's where Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue lives now. Awesome. Well, I'm happy I got to see it here in downtown Brooklyn. Tim's are the official shoe of New York. That's right. Andres Moça, boa tarde, Brasil. This whole corridor here downtown Brooklyn looks so different than just 5-10 years ago. Yeah, isn't that the building with the stripes on it's cool? Yeah. All this new construction here, you never know what you're going to see. Absolutely, Nebul. I need those people to sponsor the videos. And Luis Henrique, boa tarde, Brazil. All my Brazilians are checking on in. Good to see you. Good to see y'all. Still laughing. There's Ange. Everyone follow Yo Ange. We just ran into her and Joe underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. that was a good sign of good energy there, Ange. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning on in. I'm still at it, Ange. Still at it. Now in downtown Brooklyn, making my way to Barclays. See, we run into old friends here in the street all the time, people. That was a pretty fun meet and greet. Or collab. Was that considered a collaboration? Tomorrow, opening day, Coney Island. Looking forward to it. Goodbye, B, and goodbye. And hi, America. Yes, Paris. Welcome. Yes, hello, America, indeed. Yes, I have, Shibalon. Yes, I have. We ran into Sean one day when Fifth Avenue was closed. I hope the reporters fight. I hope they fight. I want to see them fight. That makes for a good live stream. And the great Norman Blake will put us in perfect position to catch the ribbon cutting. And then we may be some of the first people on the Wonder Wheel. So that's why you got to stay tuned. I'll probably be on tomorrow around 10 o'clock in the morning. But we always run into somebody. It's New York. It is New York. It's like a big town. Good to see you, William. Out here in Brooklyn. Welcome on into the show. Yeah, it has been a year. Yeah, good. Time is flying. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, indeed. All right, almost to Barclays Center. Lynette Jackson, welcome. This new skyline here. Back in the day, the Williamsburg Savings Bank building, which is being completely covered by the Albion. That used to be the tallest building, but now it is completely surrounded by other buildings. We're now coming into the BAM Cultural Center, where we have a whole mass of theaters here. More than welcome, Madam Mojo. Yeah, we are at BAM right now. We have entered the BAM Cultural District. It is officially called now. Let's cross the street and see the BAM Cultural District. Ange and Joe are quintessential New Yorkers, so they come from somewhere else. I think we almost did, John Law. We almost did. We almost did. Got all this new construction going on around here. Soon, Steve, soon you'll come out to New York and you'll be enjoying it too. We ain't going anywhere, so come on out. Well, did we hit 300 likes? Hit that like button, everyone. Did we hit 300 likes? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So the Ashland here, who remembers when this little block here, this little triangle street was a flower nursery? Who remembers that? Good to see you, Ken. Have a great afternoon, Ken. Yes, Barclays Center straight down the block here. Barclays Center is right down the way here and not that far from it. All right, you remember? This whole block, this whole little triangle street here. Oh, look, it's a trolley. Hey. Wow, I didn't know they had a trolley. Wow. Holy cow. A trolley. Wow, everyone's on the trolley, baby. But this is called Atlantic Pacific Barclays Center. Transfer here to the N, the R, the D, the Q, the 2, 3, 4, 5 trains. Also connection to the Long Island Railroad. All right, trolley dodgers. Here's the downtown Brooklyn Apple store that I do not recommend. I do not recommend the Apple store here in downtown Brooklyn. Always kind of a pain in the ass to get whatever you need to get done. As we approach, here was the original Brooklyn skyscraper, the Williamsburg Savings Bank building, right here. Almost to Barclays Center. Almost there. Ooh, it smells good over here. Oh, well, the food here smells really good. All right. Jumping over here. Absolutely jumping. Doing great there, Phyllis, from Argentina, from Patagonia, Argentina. So one of the biggest intersections is right here. One of the biggest. Actually, I want to use the train, so I'm gonna come on over here. Look at this view here. This cheesecake tower right down the way over there. And ladies and gentlemen, the Barclays Center behind all this traffic is right over there. Let's get a closing shot with Barclays Center here. And this crazy, crazy intersection here. This is always a crazy intersection here. Always nuts over here. But ladies and gentlemen, there it is, the Barclays Center here in front of the Atlantic Terminal. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning on in this afternoon. Are you new to the live stream? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Maz family of networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, at Dutch Maz. And if you do subscribe to me here on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. Join me tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we'll be out in Coney Island for the opening ceremonies and the blessing of the rides at Dino's Wonder Wheel Park and Luna Park. So from the craziest intersection in all of Brooklyn, Atlantic Pacific Street, here at the Barclays Center, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish your moments, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. See you guys tomorrow morning, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.